Ooh.
We real technical around here.
But does it seem like the square
Girl,
thing?
we are live. Please stop.
Okay.
Hi! Welcome to 2 P.E.A.S in a podcast. No, we're rolling. We're rolling.
We gonna roll.
Yes.
Roll
People
with
love
it.
the.
Roll with it.
They'll love the
A roll with it. A roll with it.
They'll love the improv, but I don't know
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start over, y'all. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? Hi! Welcome to 2 P.E.A.S in a podcast.
I'm Tira.
And I'm Missy. That's Missy. M-I-S-S-Y, not M-I-S-S.C. Don't get it mixed up.
And that's T-I-R-A, not T-Y-R-A.
Well, okay, so first of all, thank you all for tuning in. We have a new background today. We're in a new secret
Studio.
location. Yeah, we're in a new studio. And because I got tired of the dogs barking and the horn going off at my house, so we are here in quiet areas, and I like it. It's real. It's real fancy here. That's a fountain. It was going. You probably should have left the fountain on.
Well, no, because you'll be able to hear the water.
It's so fancy here.
It's not that fancy.
It's really fancy. She kind of fancy too. Like I probably paid $3.98 for this shirt. I don't know where I found it, but I bet you her shirt's some fancy-fied shirt.
It's not fancy, guys. It's a regular shirt.
It's a regular shirt. She's slumming today. Anyway,
So,
what do we need the people to do?
we need you all. I keep getting off the camera. I'm gonna scooch over some a little bit.
Okay.
We need you all to subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
I want to say like and share, but more importantly, subscribe.
Right.
We need to have 1,000 subscribers before we can go live and interact with you all.
And guess how many subscribers we have now?
Tell me.
32. 32. We have more views. I don't
A
know
lot of
why you
views.
just won't hit subscribe. Like, you all don't want to talk to us live? Oh,
I know one person want to talk to us live.
Who?
Somebody wants to chime in.
God.
So we got some chimer in there.
I'm not going to even discuss that. We're not going to discuss that at all. But anyway, oh, that sounds like Byron. Byron.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Okay, so today's topic
Yes.
is, now this is a topic that that we've had conversations before about, initiated by Tyra, because it's, okay, GoFundMe.
For the purpose of
Funerals.
arrangements, yeah.
It's a touchy subject,
Right.
but it's happening so much. And I really want to stress the importance of getting life insurance.
Right. Because first, it's two things.
Mm-hmm.
One, when I see GoFundMe's, I feel compelled to give. And it's taking a toll on me.
On your bank account.
It's taking a toll on my bank account. I don't know. It's just when I see GoFundMe, I be like, okay, I better
She can go funding me for anything. Somebody can be like, I didn't have enough hamburger meat for my dinner, so I gotta go fund me, and she'll be like, I'm gonna send them some money.
Now, I think the weirdest one I did was, it was a little boy had graduated high school, and his teacher had recorded him, and he was like, I did it, Miss So-and-so, I did it. Oh, God, I started crying. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
But that's touching.
Right, so I was like, I wonder if somebody got to GoFundMe for it. And I went search. You know how I like to search stuff. And I went search and I found his GoFundMe. And I sent him some money. But, yeah. So, that's one thing. And then the other thing is, it was the situation with A.J. Johnson's
that's what
wife.
brought it up.
That's what kind of made us decide that or feel comfortable with speaking on it without, touching or stepping on anyone's toes. This was something that was in the news where a well-known comedian of some celebrity status passed away, and they started a GoFundMe account for him, and his wife basically was upset that people were not giving to the GoFundMe. So, I took some offense to that. Not personally, because she's not talking to me personally, but in general, like, why did you think it's okay for you to chastise the masses because they haven't given to your husband's GoFundMe, which ultimately is the responsibility of your husband and yourself?
Correct. And it was kind of like she was like, I don't know, like I don't want to say shaming, but I want to say kind of like bullying or pushing people to guilting.
Yes.
Guilting people to give to this GoFundMe when in all actuality, you're grown, he's grown, he's made enough money to, and not saying I don't know his financial status, or I didn't know his financial status at the time, but given the amount of movies he's in, I'm certain he was issued enough to have put some money aside for something like that. If you're not going to pay for life insurance on a monthly basis, and you getting these big checks rolling in, and I get it, because a big check can go real fast. Let me tell you.
A little check can go real fast.
A little check go faster, way faster than a big check, but a big check can go fast. You have it, and you see all them zeros, and then the next thing you know, you like, what happened?
I see checks like that. Where you see checks with all
I have, and when I say I kick myself every day for, no, I'm not gonna say I kick myself every
don't
day.
Kick yourself.
I'm not gonna say I kick myself
Come over
every
my
day.
house, I'll kick you for you.
Kick me if you want to. Yeah. But I know, let's just say I know firsthand experience how a big check can slip away real quickly.
Okay.
But in his position, I'm certain he's had big checks more than I have. So at some point you gotta think, and I guess everybody knows death is inevitable. That's going to happen. It's going to happen to everybody. So just kind of, just set yourself up so that your family don't have to worry about that. Or,
And then the other thing is, from an educational standpoint, this is a way of creating some generational wealth. Like if you invest in your life insurance to leave for your children, that kind of puts them in a good position, to, even if they take the money and blow it, you at least.
Let me tell you, that's my biggest fear. What I don't have is, I have to set it up. So I don't want them to get it all at once.
Right.
I want, especially KJ.
Excuse me, we are not using names, and we love you, even if you spend up all the money.
I love my
and
baby,
if you
but when I say I have a
Come
closet
on,
full of shoes
Come over, Missy.
right now, and KJ don't even live here, but I have a closet full of shoes. He has a closet full of shoes. All that life insurance gonna go on shoes.
What size?
10, I believe.
10. Pull an 11. I was getting ready to go. I was getting ready to go in the closet.
Oh, Tommy just left here now over there with a couple of people.
Then you go mention the names again.
What's wrong with listening to names?
They might not want to know that.
Oh, okay.
They might not want.
I know. Well, it might not be talking about him. Could be talking about somebody. Which somebody I'm talking about? I know of quite a few.
They gonna beat her up at Thanksgiving.
But yeah,
it definitely sets your family up, not just to bury you, but to have money or some type of savings. And for the reality is, other cultures and other races, they do that.
Yeah.
They like you hear about it all the time, like, oh, the wife got $1 million policy on the husband. We like, what is that for?
Right.
But they, outside of Snap and Lifetime movies and the wife killing the husband, they're setting themselves up for, their life. It's a life plan. There is a life plan. And people don't tell us about the life plan, but there is a life plan, like for success. It's a life plan. I started out late, but I try to tell my children. Right. They don't listen to me.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You have to educate them, teach them on what the stuff that you trials and like for me. I'm big on getting them set up with their credit. So I want y'all to be set by the time y'all get out, because I want them to be able to buy their own home.
Did your parents talk to you about finances or credit or anything?
Not at all.
You
know who taught me about credit?
Who? Hold it.
Mom.
Your aunt.
Yeah. Okay. Not in the beginning. When we were in high school. I can say this because it's a good thing.
Okay.
Bae.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about Bae. Shout out to Bae, class of 87. Hold up, Bae was not in the class of 87. It's just a little private joke. Yeah. We ain't that private now. I put it on our 32 subscriber podcast.
Anyway, Bae taught me because my grandfather taught Bae.
Oh, okay.
So everything, Bae's always taught me what she learned, even in school. Like we played teachers. I was always advanced in classes because she learned timetables, and when she come home, she would teach them to me.
Aww.
I would know how to do division and stuff. Like, and they're like, that.
Shout out to Bae.
Yes, Bae was
and
my
she's
teacher.
taught her children. Her children.
Yes, she's very good with that.
My parents so my parents didn't teach me, but I was aware of good credit because my mother would pay them bills like, my mother don't pay her bills like that.
Your mother probably pay her bills
I'm
like
the past due chick. Like, and it got me this week because my cell phone bill was due. I went in the app and it said, okay, this amount, pay the past due amount. I said, that's what I'm paying. I hit past due, pay now. Then I hit okay. Why them little jokers that turned the thing around? And it was the whole amount.
The whole amount. Oh, man.
So I hurried up and got on the phone to T-Mobile. I was like, hello, hi, how are you? Yes, are you doing good today? Well, your app snafu'd me, and I need my money back. And they did. They gave me the money back. Good. They'll get it. They'll get it back next month when it's past due. But my mother was a stickler about credit, about her credit, paying her bills on time, life insurance. Thank God for my mother's foresight because, last year it came to fruition where she had saw way years ago that, the importance of life insurance, and when a situation arose in our family, we were prepared thanks to mommy. Right. And because of that, everybody's insured in our family, and it's always been that way. And it's just that's like something that that's a bill that you have to pay. And I think that is the mindset that we have to kind of look towards. Like, we'll buy shoes, we'll pay, I don't even want to say we pay $700 for shoes, but we'll pay $700 for shoes. We'll pay $70 for shoes. And life insurance is less than that in most cases. So, it's almost like a cry to you all. If you're not insured, just talk to an insurance agent to see how much it really would cost you. And think about, how much would it cost to pay your house off? Like if you own your home, see how much it would cost to pay the house off and still have, college fund if you have children. Right. This is how you take care of your family. And I hate to say it this way, but it's very irresponsible if as a parent, as a human being, that you do not take care of matters that will arise in the event of your passing. It's just irresponsible. Right. I'm sorry to say it that way. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I want to bring it to your attention and hopefully help.
And it's a lot to leave on your family members. It's a big burden for your family members to have to call everybody around and asking for money. Yeah, we got everything except such. And before the GoFundMe's, that's what it was. Yeah. You calling this family member and everybody coming over.
Everybody got that family member. A couple of family members in the family you can go to.
So I'm just like, yeah, that's important. It's really important. I've learned, and for me, it's like with losing my mom and my dad, because I was in that role where I had to do everything. I was like, I got to make sure that everybody. Well, my kids have always been good,
right?
But it just started my mind just started going. I called my cousin to ask her about my aunt. Did you got a license? Listen, let me tell you something. You need to get this together.
And it's not even about the older people. It's the younger people. Because we think we're going to outlive our children, and that's not the situation.
That's not always the case.
It's definitely not in this day and time, not in this area.
Right.
You've had you've been a family member, a victim in terms of violence. I've been a victim in terms of violence. And you don't plan these things.
Right.
That's why you have to take every precaution, just do the right thing. You go out to dinner, you spending. I just posted something about, this is taking it off a little bit, but I posted this thing my girlfriend had posted, and I stole it from her page and put it on my page. I gave her credit. Anyway, it said, have you ever been to brunch with black women who have good jobs? They spend money like drug dealers. Ordering everything. Honey. So
don't get me started on that. Because let me tell you about sidebar real quick. Years ago, I'll never forget, we went out it was like a whole girl thing, out for somebody's birthday, and everybody is just there. They ordering drink after drink after drink, and they ordering steaks and this, and I'm going to get crab legs, and I'm going to get this, and da. So the bill comes, so Tyra, the non-drinker at that time, the one who don't eat all of that stuff. Back then, I was on like chicken Caesar salad. That's all. Give me a chicken Caesar salad, I'm good, and a Pepsi or Coke, I'm good. So, and that's what I got. The bill coming, they divvying up the bill, and I said, I wish I would treat all y'all to all your drinks. So one of my
hold it. This is really not off topic, because this is GoFund my dinner. So let's roll with that. Let's roll with that.
So I get it if it's somebody's birthday. I don't mind chipping in or whatever, but you're not going to try to gank me out of $75 for a chicken Caesar salad and a daggone Coke.
What's some wings?
Right. No. Right. What's some wings? No, you ain't leaving that. No. So ironically enough, the birthday girl was like, well, wait a minute, ho. That's not fair. Tyra didn't have, we were all drinking and everything. She didn't have this, so why does she have to pay the same right now? So my girlfriend was just looking all like bewildered or whatever. Girl, you better take this $30 and keep it moving. You better take this $30. That's going to be the tip and a little something on her meal plus my meal. Cut it out.
And I totally agree with you. And I eat out a lot. Probably too much. But I do. I eat out a lot. And in some situations, it makes sense to just, split the bill.
Right.
We basically done ordered around the same amount for our dinner. We done drunk, especially a certain friend of mine. When we go out, the bartender already know if one of us order, both of us drinking. Shout out to bartender if he should look. But it makes sense for some situations, but a situation like that where you're not drinking, you haven't ordered, you haven't ordered everything on the menu.
Right.
The people there should understand that.
Right.
And no one should get offended because I would not pay $75 for a Caesar salad and a soda.
Heck no.
Even though I give the GoFundMes now, I have to draw the line somewhere. And that's where the line is drawn. That's where the line is.
When we go out, this is what we do. We split the bill. I don't care. I ain't we, and you ain't splitting no bill with me like that. But like you said, ordinarily when you go out and we all eating around the same thing, and then that's fine.
Yeah, it makes sense. But if you're going out with like somebody who's a drinker, like a group of people, and there are a group of people who are drinkers, and they ordering drinks like that, and you getting a Coke, because drinks add up.
Yes.
Drinks will have your bill at $800 in no time.
Right.
So, so we not GoFunding your dinner. What else we not GoFunding?
Now, is it tacky for me, if that was the case, would it be tacky for me to tell the waitress, give me a separate check? Would that look like
No, I don't think if they are drinking and ordering up everything and you just had oh, we didn't even have our safe word today. We don't even need it. That was already our safe word.
You said it again. Safe words.
Safe word. Baklava.
Okay.
That's a Greek dessert. Baklava.
I'm probably not going to eat any baklava.
Well, that's the safe word for today.
Okay,
since you're getting ready to go to Greece. Can you bring me back like a distant cousin of a Greek god?
A Greek god.
A distant cousin of a Greek god. I think it'd be too much pressure for me to actually date a god, but
like a Greek god. Zeus. Zeus, my baby. Zeus, my baby.
Y'all would have to start calling me, instead of calling me queen bee, you have to call me goddess. I did require a set of people to call me goddess, but
No.
They did, that's how they felt too. It was like, no. I was like, goddess. Okay. But yeah. So the bottom line is we have to take care of ourselves and each other. And then taking care of ourselves is if paying $40, $50, $60, $100 a month for your life insurance is what will take care of you in the afterlife and put your family in a good position, then do it. It is worth the investment.
Yeah.
It really is worth the investment. I spent a lot of money in life insurance. I have everybody as a beneficiary.
I don't. Well, now my family's growing.
Right.
So I have to restructure.
And I almost kicked one of my nephews out because I was like, oh, he's doing well. He don't need this money. But then I thought, that's not fair to him. Yeah. That's not fair to him. So I threw him. I got all my nephews as beneficiaries. My sister, my goddaughter, my stepdaughter, my kid.
Nope, not doing all that. But what
I want them
okay. What I would like, because I have mine, and I got to get all of this to, like, I know what I want, and I got it, like, written down. And
like for your funeral?
Well, no, not like you. I don't have my funeral all planned out.
I added something new.
But like I have these certain policies. So I'm like, okay, pay for my funeral with this.
Oh, okay.
The leftover from that, split that with the grandkids.
Okay.
The supplemental, y'all two get.
What was that?
Oh, I had something. The supplemental y'all get. The 401k, this is split here. And then I got another additional policy with the bankings and stuff for this person, that person. But my goal is to pay for everything up front so that they won't have to wait on the policy. Because that's another thing too, guys. Something else with these insurance policies.
Yes.
If the funeral home needs to pull from your insurance policy, they gotta wait. That money don't come up free right away. So you have to wait. So they charge you a fee for that, to wait for that.
They'll charge mommy. Well, first of all, it's important that you know how much it really costs to pay for a funeral and burial.
Yes.
Because when when our situation came up, mommy has had that policy for years. And at the time, she thought $10,000 would be more than enough to bury, if something should happen. Let me tell you, that does not cover it now.
No.
And this was a very simple burial.
No.
I'm not even talking about these lavish burials that I've been seeing here lately. I mean, have you seen the funerals that's going on now? They have I saw a cash machine at a funeral.
No, I ain't doing all that. That's just dumb.
Nothing against them doing it. I'm just saying these funerals have. And you remember I wanted to do a funeral business, themed funerals. Someone has taken my idea and they run with it. God bless them. But it costs more to bury a person than it does for the actual funeral arrangements. Right.
And that's what I was going to say. You're paying two. You're paying the funeral home and you're paying the cemetery. Mm-hmm. And that cemetery fee, that's the one I want to knock out with first. First and foremost, I want to knock that cemetery fee out. Because that cemetery fee is no joke. It's about as much as, if not more, than the actual funeral home. So
they tried to charge mommy. She can't see that well, but she saw that. She said, what's this $500 for? He said, that's the fee for us to wait for the issue. She said, oh no, you won't charge me. She said, got in her little purse.
See,
that's her black card. She threw her black card out. And honey, she'll tell you
have to be prepared for that because they charge you a fee for that. Yeah. And you don't want that. So by the time they doing all that and they charge you this and charging you that or whatever, your little policy doing you thinking you have enough. Right. And it's two separate things. And the cemetery, they want to stay money up front.
They are not.
They will not. They stop you at the daggone gate. Do you got the rest of the money if you have a balance? No. But I was in a good place with both of my parents where we were able to, me, my sister, my brother, we were able to do it. My mother, she had us, set and and even with my dad and stuff. So we were good. We were good. So we didn't have any of those issues. But again,
and that's the blessing.
That
is the blessing.
Thank God.
You're already stressed and in a bad mental place because you've lost a loved one. Now you got to worry about finances. Right. And just give your family a break.
Yeah. That's a lot on a person.
It
is.
And
then I'm glad that we didn't have to do that GoFundMe route. And again, I get it. I understand if you have to do that. But all I'm saying is try to put yourself in a place where you don't have to do that.
Right.
That's really, really important. Hey, cut out some of them outings, some dinner outings and stuff. And make sure that everyone, if for me, it just no, for me.
As a matter of fact, I might go out after this.
it just got me with everything that was going on. It just had my mind going about family members. Hey, what y'all doing? I'm calling what y'all doing about this person? Because if you know, certain, you know your family. You know your family. You know they ain't got no insurance. So what y'all gonna do should something happen to Uncle such and such?
Right.
Or Aunt this person or whatever. So just
my family is relatively small and everybody is accounted for.
That's good.
That's But of course that's just who my parent. I ain't gonna say my parents. My mom is. She's just a controlling type person, and she just wants to make. She's always been that way though. All her I's have to be dotted, all her T's. I'll run out the room with half the T not even crossed, but yeah. So we're right at about the half an hour mark. Excuse me. And we were had talked about it and made a decision that we were going to cut the podcast down to 30-minute episodes because it's too much of us to give to you all at one time. We got to piece it. Okay.
I don't know that we should cut it down to 30 minutes. Maybe we can go a little bit more.
They about tired of us, I'm sure.
Are you tired? Well,
I looked
this
at the
topic.
I
This
looked at the
topic may not
analytics.
be. You know what? This topic may not be as engaging because
nothing is as engaging because we only have 32 subscribers.
Well,
and we can't be
engaging.
interactive.
It is. It is.
So
okay. So life insurance, cut that. I wonder if the people would tune in. Are you guys gonna tune out at life insurance? Because I got something to say. Like Ice Cube, I got something to say.
What Ice Cube do?
Nothing. He just have something to say. You don't know NWA. Hey, I got something to say.
Oh, I wasn't.
Why you ain't like NWA? Okay.
I was at church.
So, we all know, we heard about this R. Kelly conviction, right?
This was not planned. How did this segue into R. Kelly?
Let me tell you something, because we got to let the people, we want to keep them. We want to keep this for a few more minutes. Now, I'm not going to get all deep into the R. Kelly conviction. I'm not going to get into the... But listen.
We're about to lose them.
We're not going to lose them. Okay, so real quick.
Yes.
It's kind of like a joke. Okay, real quick. So before all of this stuff happened,
this should have been this should have been a whole nother episode.
You think so?
Yeah, because
I don't want to get too deep into.
Why are we talking about it?
Okay, forget it, y'all. Cut.
This could be a whole nother episode, and it could be about cancel culture. Okay, because I think cancel culture, that's a whole topic, and that might go a whole hour, 2 hours.
Okay. I'm not.
All right, so we're at 33 minutes. What is the last thing we want to tell people before we turn this episode off? What is it?
Please
like, share, and subscribe. And in closing, we hope you're pleased with 2 P's
in the podcast.
Good night. Mwah.